June 21st, 1977. 4 a.m. Hope Street wipes the sleep from its eyes and prepares to meet the Queen. Today, it's been turned into a theatre, a long, thin stage with a cathedral at either end. They're putting on a musical pageant, 8 scenes and a cast of thousands. A busy day for most people, some in particular.
The crocus to the centre. Oh, the polly's here.
The pageant patrol, the erectors and the elected, led by Bill Bursell, Mr. Fix-It, producer, director, sort of bionic man, lectures in drama whenever he can. If it moves, time it. If it doesn't, paint it.
That one, yes. Go through the lower it out.
Sorry, going the other way.
I think it'd be easier for him. Lower it out.
Scaffoldills.
I'll hold it up slightly for you while you... Okay. Oh, he did very well. Yes.
Julie Cox, age 10. Last night she fell asleep counting sheep, and today she's going to be one, in the pageant, along with her friends from St. Francis de Sales School, Walton. 17,000 sheep, shepherds, dogs, birds, harvesters, reapers, gleaners, gleaned from junior schools all over the city. It's a piece based on the 23rd Psalm, written by Poet Laureate John Betjeman, with music by Malcolm Williamson, master of the Queen's music. Honest.
What time's the Queen coming, Julie?
I think it's about 3, something like that.
Is that all you're going to do? And do no songs?
I don't know. I think I'll be doing that in English.
No. Are you going to practice? One more practice now?
Yeah, I think we are. In the hall or in Hoop Street.
No.
The weather for the occasion is expected to be warm and sunny. Peter Gould reports.
Following her rapturous reception in Lancashire yesterday...
Roger Williams, Inspector Operations A Division. Behind a desk, behind a wheel, knows the city, has a feel for the place, a pride, likes things in order. That's what he's for. The quiet, thinking arm of the law.
Afterwards, the Queen will be driven by car into Liverpool. First stop is the Metropolitan Cathedral, for the opening scenes in the huge musical pageant being staged by 17,000 local school children. Peter Gould, Radio City News.
For the school children who are expected to perform this afternoon, Plan A goes into operation, and that means that there's the good weather forecast and the full pageant will be mounted. The Royal Cup...
Right, well, it's Plan A, and that's something anyway, isn't it? Can I quickly tell you what we're going to do this morning? We'll go to assembly at 9:15, and then at about 9:40 I'll keep the 3rd and 4th years in the hall. And
Evo Griffith, Deputy Head, Joseph Williams Junior School, Gattaca. Well thought of as a teacher, neat and tidy, Welsh as a dresser, possessor of a Morris Minor and a Rolls Royce of a voice.
I will check the costumes and the props in Mrs. Lucas's room. Playtime will be at 10:30 till 10:45, and then dinner time at 11:30.
Are they going to bring them up, Roger, up to the corner? That's what's bothered me there, the fact that it seemed they were short of barriers.
Yeah, they probably are. This is just a stack that we're going to get putting out.
Have you got any instructions to bring those barriers up?
We're only doing the overhead.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Metcalf, you with Mr. Metcalf?
We're going to leave a gap here.
We want those barriers to come right up and just around the corner, don't we? And then across the road to completely block it down.
Well, they're obviously bringing some more in, you know, they're just
yeah,
messing it up.
well, we can check later on then in that case, can't we?
Easy. Pull back. Pull back. Hold it. Watch it, if it goes over your foot, you'll know.
Some people collect stamps, beer mats, husbands, elephant feathers. Bill Bursell collects guns, and here looking after them is the 14th Foot and Mouth Division, all the way from the wild and woolly Wirral. They aim and fire a 25-gun salute. Damn Yankees.
Oh, they're all right. The damned Yankees, anyway.
Clouds and darkness I would scatter with my brightest flame. Little deeds of love I do, words that speak so kind and true. Thus I'll be the whole day through, like a sunbeam shining.
Oh God, we praise you for this beautiful morning. Thank you for the golden sunshine that warms the earth. Thank you for the playful winds rustling through the trees. Thank you for the songs of the birds that make such merry music. Thank you for making this lovely world for us to live in. Please God, the weather lasts to this afternoon, and that our third years and fourth years may dance their best in praise of you, as well as of our Queen. In Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Now listen very carefully. All I'm saying now, I hope you remember. So when the afternoon comes, James, you won't be asking me, where do I go, what do I do? I'll repeat, sheep group 1 in Mrs. Raphael's room, sheep group 2 in Mrs. Bracey's room, sheep group 3 in Mrs. Lucas's room, the harvesters in Mrs. Gilseen's room, the birds and the dogs in Mrs. Robertson's room. I've got a message from Miss Thorpe to you all. She's seen that some of you have come in your white pumps. They're very nice and clean. But if you go out kicking the ball, and if you play on the field this playtime, then your pumps are going to get dirty. So be very sensible. Keep on the yard. Stop, don't kick anything, don't kick anybody. So they'll keep nice and clean. You understand?
Good morning, Miss Gavin. Good morning, everyone.
In every school, head teachers praise the Lord, then lay down the laws, as rows of little bottoms polish floors.
Hail Mary.
Full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now, and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Good. Now, I mentioned there that we especially wanted to have that prayer and song for Her Majesty. And when we look round, we say, already our blessed Lord has blessed her and us with the beautiful weather that we've got today. So we want to keep it going to make it a really special day too for the Queen when she comes to our city. We're proud of our school, we're proud of our parish, and we're proud of our city. And of course we're proudest of all of having Her Majesty come to our city today. Let's hope that we have a really lovely day with her. Good.
When you've finished here, you go straight out to your sectors and you're deployed there. The refreshment period starts shortly afterwards. When you've finished, after the Queen is gone, this is about 4 o'clock, come to St Anne Street, if that's where you're supposed to be. You then start your next series of refreshments, and if you're required at the pier head, you'll then be deployed down at the pier head, and if necessary, remain here on reserve until told otherwise. That's about all I've got, and we could start the television. Could we close the curtains, please?
On the left of Hope Street, not in the picture, is an area in front of the schoolyard.
Refreshments? Mustn't forget me truncheon vouchers.
Sides of this sector, just prior to the Queen coming out, when the Lord Lieutenant and the Lord Mayor will set off in the opposite direction. A space will have to be made. We're going to turn round now and look at this scene from the opposite view. Just past Washington Street, at the top of that grassed bit, behind the car, to the left of the picture now, is the paved area where there will be a battery of artillery. This is a good shot of the entrance on the right.
I'll have the spot here, all right?
Centre in here.
That's right. That's for the driver, okay? That'll be fine. As long as it's good and thick, we can always touch it up later. Right. In the middle. We're all right.
Spot marks the stop for the royal chauffeur.
1, 2, 3. We shall fill a wheelbarrow. We shall fill a wheelbarrow. Though we walk through the valley.
Move! Come on! And scream out! Show the pathways very clearly. Show the tension. And away! Nowhere can safety be found. Turn it and move! Yes, more in the arms there, group 3. Right over here, remember. 2, eat, stream it through. 3.
Final rehearsal in a familiar hall. Butterflies flutter through them all. Soon the leap into the great unknown. Then, girls, you're on your own.
Slow it right down. That refrain is going to go on and on. Good girls.
Oh, bells. Tell you what, I've got to do all the cues and, you know, move down the road with Radio City. I was planning to do this at 12:30. Would it be possible to have a police car following? Because you see, otherwise we'll get run over. I've got to do it at the pace of the royal car, you understand, and do the cues, the music cues on the point. You see, it's so crowded with traffic at the moment.
You'll have to see the overall commander. He will be up at...
He's up in the cathedral.
Mr. Din.
Oh, he's running around with me this afternoon.
Yeah, well, Mr. Din is the overall commander.
Okay. Thanks very much.
Right, so the singing now this afternoon. Come on, look up. When I speak to you, you should be looking up. This afternoon, when you're singing, you look up and you look happy, as though you mean every word of it. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, yes, it's blue, and white, and the bars are filled till the snows are blue. Now yes, it's blue, and the earth is gold, and the earth is green, and the old temple will walk on tree. Now the earth is blue. Come on, free sheep, thirsty sheep, come on, free shepherds, thirsty shepherds, share harvest banquet.
Smile.
We shall share your banquet, with marshals with parties
I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of papier-mâché daffodils. Blessed are the early birds, for they shall grab the best specks. Experts expect 30,000 people to pack the street. Just think, that's 60,000 feet. Royal plates excluded.
Cadet Scorer, Group 4. Cadet Reynolds, Group 4. Group 5, Cadet Cooper. Group 6, Cadet Joyce. That's everybody accounted for. Anybody not know where they're going? Right, okay.
Well, can I just begin?
Mr. Williams now, will you please?
Just begin by welcoming you to A Division. It's obviously lovely weather today, and I hope you all enjoy your stay in the division for the royal visit. As you know, you're here to look after the crowd. Your chief job, actually, is to look after the children. You'll be on the children's side of the royal route. It's all barriered. Get no problems there, but if you can help them in any way, please do so. There'll be school teachers with them. When you get there, if your supervisory officers would report to the sector commanders of the sectors concerned, and I know there aren't a lot of you, there are only half a dozen of you in each sector, but spread yourselves out as best you can, emphasising along the children's side. Maintain that until the children arrive, which will be about 1:30. So if any members of the public try to get in there, very nicely tell them that it's reserved for children. I can see that you're all very smartly turned out. Your appearance is a credit to you and to your supervisors. Just one last little thing. When the Queen passes, remember that you come smartly to attention. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks very much indeed.
You all know your duties now, do you? You've been picked out specially today to control the children. So be friendly to the children, smile and laugh and joke with them, but keep your dignity. Perfectly clear?
What's for dinner?
Sausage, beef burger and tomatoes. Okay.
Sarah's calling for me at 12 or 12:15.
What time do you after school?
Right. Is that fresh bread?
Yes.
We'll make a fresh tomato.
No, over there. Oh. Come on. Sorry. Angela. Oh.
Are you with us this afternoon, or are you, is it Superintendent Jim?
Well, we'll both be around somewhere.
Okay. Well, if you don't feel like running, it doesn't matter, but I must run through there, you know that, don't you? To get the queuing in.
Yeah, well, you can run, and we'll watch.
How do you think the scene's looking?
Very nice indeed, yeah. Even recognise the flowers. Daffodils, snowdrops, and primulas, are there?
Polyanthus.
Polyanthus.
You. It's you. She'll come down here. Now, your pack, you must be over there.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
On the grass, is that okay?
Yes, that's okay. Yes, in that corner there.
Yeah, okay.
You mustn't be here, because we've got all these Knights of St. Columba and everything else. Oh, hells and damnation. Excuse me, these two posts, can we do anything with them? Just bind them up. First, do something.
We'll do some of this, okay.
Will you? Please. Yeah. That's it, the scene. Get it out! Come on! Move! Move, quick! Come on! That's the cue. All right, Tom, give her the watch. Give her the watch. We're on cue. Come on! No!
In case the choirs are drowned out by cheering crowds, a tape of the singing has been pre-recorded to be broadcast simultaneously. Perfect timing is therefore essential.
What is he doing? Tom, go and beat him over the head with your plug spanner. We should have that music.
All right, son. We've had a few problems over the synchronisation of the sound. So Nev Hamlin's just lifting one of the organisers down to sort it out, we hope.
We had a few problems with people going on that
on where? On the
foreground.
Yes.
And remember, these are pastel white, so we don't want them looking like mucky things when we get there. No chocolate or anything on the way. And sit nicely on the bus so they're not creased. Or Miss Thorpe will have it out first. Right. You tie that side. You're all right. You haven't got one? Yes. You heard Miss Thorpe say, once you're dressed in your cupboard, you put your coats on, and then sit down quietly till we tell you what to do. Are you all right now? Are you all right, Karen? Well, you don't need your cardigan. You put your top coat on, you sit down quietly, and you think nice things. Think about me and things like that. You understand?
Okay, Tom. Fine. Right, come on, Brent. It's all right. Well, I know. It's all right. Can you go ahead to the next site and signal we're coming? All right, 4 minutes.
Middle of the road sort of chap, really. Give me the Queen. cast of thousands, a stopwatch, and I'll play for hours.
Just trying to stop this bloody traffic. Can you block?
Hang on a sec. Right, go on, take a piece of paper and sit down here. Sit. Don't sit down till you get a piece of paper to sit on, right?
Move it, Bryn! Move the damn thing! Sit. Sit. Where's his observer? Count the seconds off, Tom. We'll see how. He's over time. 43 seconds. You said every observer was en route, Bryn. Now, this is not good enough. Now, look, we stop here on this. This is crazy. Did he say everyone was en route?
Yes, he said everyone was en route.
Then what's wrong? That is no, it's not. It's over a minute over. A minute 6 seconds over. A minute 6 seconds. Now look, Bryn, there's only one thing to do here.
We'll go back and tell him.
Go back and tell him. We'll go on from here on this. If these observers don't sharpen their eyes up, Tom, we've had it. And what is the delay for now?
The loudspeakers are tongue-tied, the observers gone to ground. Unaware, Julie and her friends head for town. And far came they that day. Buses from 5 corners of the city. From Toxteth to Fazakerley, Old Swan to Belvale, West Derby to Tiber Street, Broad Green to Grassendale. Dogs bark, but the caravan moves on.
What a beautiful fade. I've known people do better with a tar brush. At least he's within 15 seconds.
Which was better than the first one.
Which was a better one. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Christ. We stay now for 3.5. All right.
Chief Superintendent Alpha, could you ask Superintendent Townsend, who's in Sector 6, if he has any men or women to spare, could they be sent to the junction of Myrtle Street, Hardman Street, where we're under pressure over? That's a good idea, right?
Come on. Find this post behind you.
You don't actually need to go through control. You can get it direct and talk to Mr. Townsend if you want
The effort rod.
go to the next junction. That's where your position is.
On the left, yes.
Go to the next junction and then cross over there.
So we go and cross over there, yes? Fine.
They all should know exactly where they're going because they've got all numbered parts of the street.
I've just worked out what these are. I thought we were waiting for the top to go. This is a cornfield, isn't it? That's it. It's a cornfield. Yeah.
They've done a smashing job, actually. Chief Superintendent Day Alpha, go ahead, over.
For your information, all the buses have now arrived.
What are you on?
All the buses have now arrived.
Outside the...
Chief Superintendent Day Alpha back. Yes, thank you very much. Now, if the roads aren't completely closed, we could close them. That's the 3 main routes through, over.
Hello. Look, we were on site 4. I'm a patient man, but we waited till the end of the refrain. We moved off at the end on the queue, and there was no bloody refrain at all. What happened? Well, check quickly, because we can't do this route again.
Well, really, you know, all the arrangements have gone very, very well now, haven't they?
They have, yeah. For now. Plenty of time yet for hitches.
Yeah, but you get worried on the day, but they've done very well, so...
Oh, no. No problem.
Bag. Can the members of the public move back a little bit, please? And then the children can sit down. Can you move back, please?
Liverpool crowds are good-natured, famous for it, all over Merseyside. They'll stand for hours, and this year they've had loads of practice, lining the street to greet their heroes, league champions, European Cup winners, etc., etc.
No! Hold it, kids. In again, Mike. Don't break it.
Harvesters over there, fine. Birds, Miss Savin. Okay, fine. Miss Wise, got your dogs. Lovely. Shepherds. Okay, shepherds. Yes, they're getting ready, and the sheep are scattered. We'll have to bring the sheep together in a minute. Right, fine.
Good girls.
Everybody.
That's it. Stay there and face the other way. Super. Lovely, Julie. Well done, Mary. Great.
Pardon?
They've made a mess of the music and all practice without.
Oh, that's charming, isn't it?
Isn't it, no music at all.
So we're not practice. Well, how do we know? Do we get the music for the actual thing?
Oh yes, I hope so.
Well, it's a farce, then, isn't it?
He said something about the it doesn't look as though we're going to get the music to practice with, but to go ahead and practice anyway, make sure the feet move.
Right, let's have a little practice, everybody. Are we ready? Birds, everybody.
Still!
You're not ready over there.
There are harvesters talking.
We're waiting for Peter Downey. We're all waiting for a practice. Starting positions. The 4. Sing this way. The world. Sing over there. Keep singing. Sorry. Can't hear you. Sing, come on. Stop, stop, sheep, go back again. You're not together. Go back. You must look at me and you must look at me. Go back.
Approximately 10 to 20 minutes. 10 to 20 minutes, but it's very rough over. Thank you very much, over. Very thank you.
Well, there's some news. It's not going to be until about 3 o'clock, it doesn't sound like. Can we ring session? Another 10 minutes. We won't ring them, we'll use our air, you know, to go over.
20 minutes.
She might gain some at the end, you see.
Unfortunately, she should be here now, but she's about 20 minutes late, so we've got to be very patient.
So what time was she supposed to be here?
She was supposed to be here just after 3:15, but she won't be now. It'll probably be about 3:45 when she
Can you move back away from these children, please?
The singer's gone all in first aid together. Okay. Undo your time then. I was just wondering, sir, could we have the kids on this side, the road side of the railings? There's one or two of them have been getting sort of crushed by the adults behind them.
Yeah, lift them over, as long as they can be controlled, Roger, yes. As long as we've got policemen to control them, certainly do that, yes.
Right, now can you ease back, please, and then the children can sit down. Ease back a little bit.
We'll have to feel them over and get most of the kids on the outside of the railings. Because they're just getting crushed by the adults behind them. Not just here, but up there, you see. Grim, we'll have a few more of them over now.
Long afternoon, and the sun cracking in the plastic flags. A scorcher. Torture for some. Too much. The excitement and the crush. Pavement artists. Painting exhibitions everywhere.
We don't want them to be uncomfortable and injured, you see.
Will you listen, please? You move back a little bit, please. These children are being crushed. Will you listen, please?
Carlos, come on. Hang on to that for me, son. Hang on. Do we know how late we are yet, sir?
No, well, they keep giving the positioning code, and I've not got the code with me, have you? No, and they won't give me an exact location.
No, they won't even give it a time of...
No, they won't give an ETA, and I've even asked for an exact location for the DCC, but they won't give it. They're using the code still. But we'll hear, I think, when a roar goes up at the other end.
Yes, I'm sure we will. Yeah.
They throng to greet her. She smiles, a throng and a smile. When flags are cast to dustbins, the red, white and blue put away, who will best remember Hope Street on pageant day? The children, certainly. One teacher in particular.
Go right.
the bread was new and we scattered seed, and the sunlight came and the rain and the dew when the world was new. When the world was new and we tended the vine, and the springtime came and the grain grew and grew. When the world was new. Now the earth bloometh fruit and far, and the barns are filled till there's no more room. Now the earth's in bloom, and the earth is skilled, and the earth is sweet, and the autumn glows with the warm golden sheet. Now the earth is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You come hungry sheep, thirsty sheep, come hungry sheep. The shepherd's share of harvest banquet. We shall share your banquet with, we shall share your banquet with. After this our hearts are more exile. Let us give you the wolf runner back. Can you see? All the fleecy wool as token of a pack. Cheer them, cheer them, cheer them while they banquet by the stream. Shambles in all my life.
Right, the children's day. I've got to go now anyway.
Just keep on, keep back.
On Friday.
No, well, wasn't that awful? Right, just sit down now. Sit. 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 Keep calm. Sit. Just sit. Move to here, girls. Move to here. Just keep calm.
I know, I'm sorry about that. Ooh, I could kill them. Didn't I tell you that? They said they'd observed me on the roof. I know, you did all right.
Kids good though, they just sang and
Can't look in, don't worry.
Came off all right, didn't it?
The city smiles, tries to please, tries to prove with jubilees that money grows on pageant trees. Isadora Duncan meets battleship Potemkin. Oops, pumps a daisy.
fine. If we'd have come in on our cue, it would have been all right. But it danced all right, didn't you? But we knew all the way that we couldn't really, because we hadn't even had practice with the music before. Still, let's hope it doesn't bother other people.
We're only using small charges on this one. About 40 grams on the big gun. You can imagine in service.
What sort of gun are they, by
Well,
the
that's
way?
an 18-pound howitzer.
Oh, I remember the old 18. Well, they're a very old 18-pounder.
Very old.
I did my
French.
training on 18-pounders.
Well, she's a muzzler, but you know, she's French.
The 25-gun salute. Why 25? It's obvious. 11 for the Liverpool football team, 11 for Everton, 1 for John Conte, 1 for Ken Dodd, and of course, 1 for Her Majesty.
Small charges. How are those for small charges? How are those for small charges?
They're marvellous.
I like them.
Yeah. It reminds me of Anzio and a few places like that.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
I tell you, the German gun was a cracker.
Yes,
She really is. You ought to see it. She'll be...
Very, very good.
That's it. Come on, give her a rouser. Send them away.
All your arms have gone down. What time is it?
Have you had any problems really from the way of casualties?
Oh yes, we had 2 coronaries, epileptic, and what else? So thought it might have been a fractured ankle, a nosebleed. This was of course up in Hope Street.
Yes, I know,
Yes,
one or two.
yes.
There's an old chap up there who cut his head rather badly.
That's
I saw.
right, yes.
Where were the
yes.
coronaries? Where did...
By the university.
She said thank you to me. What a mess. I sort of went... I said, it's not my fault. I said, I don't know what they're doing at one point as well.
I didn't look at her until quite a long way through, so I couldn't think that. All I could think of was, what was it?
Remember, Philip, that day in June. Words by Betjeman, Malcolm's tune, a pageant. Where was it? We wore peach, you in grey. Liverpool. Ah, yes, I remember. Nice day.